Seriously Noob here, and today I'm going to be giving you some quick tips on scratch building. As you can see, I got plenty of things on the table here in front of me. First thing I'm going to go over is squares. Always keep a building square around. I got a few here. One that's plastic and see-through, but it's a little bit bigger than just a cheap foam one that I cut out. Get something like this. This is just out of poster board. You can use this to squeegee, and you get 4 surfaces real quick. I've seen Josh use these in a few build episodes, but he never really said anything about it. I just noticed it, so I thought I'd throw that in. Then right here is the poster board template that I made. I had to cut out 2 of these for my Bloody Wonder, which is currently outside drying. And I always end up like ripping the paper, and it's just not as nice, so I just put and cut this out since I need 2 of them, so it's more durable. And then I'll just keep this around just because it makes a nice durable template. The next thing is Velcro. I Velcro in all my electronics and my batteries, and I got this from Hobby King. These are like, I think $2.50, less than $2.50 for a whole roll, which is about 5 feet. I just bought 3 of them, and this Velcro is really strong. I've never had it come apart at all, no matter how hard I hit. I'd highly recommend this Velcro. And then I use the AdTech High Temp Project Pro glue gun. Got this off eBay for $6. This is the exact one that Josh uses. And then I got glue sticks for it too. Always keep extra glue sticks within hand's reach. So I don't know how many times I've screwed up a build because I simply ran out of glue in here. And by the time I got the glue stick, reloaded it, it was dry and it was a big mess. And then I have one of these glue mats. I have no idea what it's made out of, but when hot glue gets on it, you can just peel it right off. It doesn't stick to it at all. So it's really nice because I always got balls of hot glue stuck to my workbench. And this is one easy way to prevent that. Then for taping off patterns on your planes, always use good quality tape. If you're painting it with Minwax first, make sure it's the polyurethane because the water-based one saturates the foam or saturates the paper and pulls it off the foam. So get the polyurethane. But anyway, if you're using the polyurethane and you already painted it, the Minwax polyurethane, you don't need to worry about this. But if you haven't coated your plane with anything to waterproof it, you'd want to take a piece and just stick it on your shirt a few times to get some of the stickiness off, because otherwise it can pull the paper off of your model and make it look kind of ugly. My next tip right here, as you can see, I got this pretty nifty gun thing on my spray paint here that I use for currently just painting my Bloody Wonder. But this makes it real nice because you don't get the paint all over your finger. I got this at Harbor Freight for like $3 or $4. And you just pull the trigger and it pushes down on the lid here and sprays the paint out. It's really useful. And then I found Krylon indoor-outdoor plastic paint. Or this one's metal, wood, wicker, and more. But pretty much all the Krylon paint I've used on my foam, both with Minwax on it and just regular foam. I haven't had an issue. Here's my nut ball. As you can see, I painted this with the same paint as this, same brand, just obviously red, and it held up well. It looks nice. And then here's my FT Versa that I painted with a similar paint as well, but this I coated with Minwax first, and you can see how much more of a nice finish it is. This was actually the green I was really low on, so I literally coated this whole thing in one coat, and I didn't get one wrinkle. Then I had a broken black spray paint that I used to make the speckly things. The next tip I have is for rulers. Always keep a small steel ruler around because the wood ones can get eaten up by your X-Acto blades. Then also I have this huge ruler that I use when I'm gluing in spars to put my forearm on, just to simply maximize the amount of surface area that I can push down while gluing. Always keep sharp blade. I use number 11s, and I have this X-Acto gripster, basically like a quick disconnect pen for the X-Acto blades. Okay. Oh, extreme packing tape is the best stuff around. Get one of these. Also, keep a pair of wire cutters around because they're extremely useful. Then here's another thing. This is a magnetizer and demagnetizer. This one is a WeHo one. I think that's how you say it. Got it from Tower Hobbies, paid like $6, and shortly after realized that they have them on Hobby King for $1.40. So get them on Hobby King, not Tower Hobbies. The magnetize and demagnetize your screwdrivers. I've magnetized all mine for little screws. It's especially good for putting servo screws in because they're so small, and a lot of the times you're not really going up, so gravity's against you there. So this magnetizing really helps. Scotch tape, always keep Scotch tape around. Helps a lot for multiple things. And then my last tip, I figured out while I was working on my Bloody Wonder here. See, I just got a scrap piece of foam, and then this is part of the wing of my Bloody Wonder. What I do is I just simply take an Allen key. This one's a pretty small one, and I stick it into the foam. And then I go with the bigger one and put it in the same hole, and I do that 4 times for each corner. Now keep in mind I'm doing this on the actual where the wing would be, but you would want to do this in like a dead spot where you're not going to put anything, like where it doesn't matter if there's a hole in the foam. Basically a part that's going to be scrap. So I put 4 Allen keys in here, and I'll bring this over closer so you can see it. As you see here, I have my plans, 4 Allen keys, and it's holding my plans on, nice and strong, and it's very good. I know you can use T-pins, but I don't have any of those. You can also tape it. I used to tape it, but it would rip up my paper. So this was a good way I got around to doing this. I used it on my Bloody Wonder, and it works really good. I highly recommend doing this. I know it looks kind of stupid, but trust me, it works. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.